Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a kind of scandal exposed video on Zoella. So first I'm going to talk about the Zoella Advent Calendar of 2017, which has come to surface quite recently, surrounding what is actually in the Advent Calendar and how much it is selling for and if it's worth it or not. So basically they are selling the Advent Calendar in Boots for £50 for 12 days at the Zoella Advent Calendar, which is like a greeny gold type of floral pattern which you wouldn't expect an Advent Calendar to be like. And the reason why it's got so much controversy surrounding it is because of what's inside and how much it's worth. So obviously it's worth it says it's £50 worth, but actually when you look into what's actually in it, it's probably only like worth 20, like not even £20, like £15 of what is actually in it. So the first, we're not this in any order like the days. It has confetti, a bauble, a small candle, like a 250-gram candle, 2 cookie cutters, which isn't even in the same door, and they aren't even that big anyway, they're like that big, a very small jotter pad, and when I mean like notepad, I don't mean ones like this, like big ones, I mean like the size of like a phone type of notepad, a pom-pom keyring like you get on like little bags, and it won't even be that big, like the one that I have from Primark. It's quite big, but I imagine it to be quite small if it were to fit in an advent calendar. A pen that people claim that doesn't even work, which I feel like will just be like your simple black or blue pen with some with her name on it, like she did with the lifestyle collection. A small bottle of room spray, which will be like the travel size, so like Victoria's Secret where you can get them long ones, it will be like a miniature version of that. A sheet of stickers with 7 sticks on it, not sure what it actually has on it, probably something to do with Christmas, and a glass to put the candle in, which is kind of like a like a candle holder, which won't be very big anyway. So the next thing also surrounding that is it had 1-star reviews on Boots, described by her the ultimate Christmas calendar, and people say it was a rip-off. Mostly parents who have had to buy the £50 advent calendar for their 10-year-old daughters or like any age children who watch Zoella say that it's a complete rip-off, and that some of them have actually had to throw away the stuff in the advent calendar because it isn't worth anything and that they're not going to use it. And people, this is going off the subject of the advent calendar, but they are also saying that she is greedy and exploiting her fans of a young age, which this isn't meant to be like a hateful video for Zoella, but I think it's more her range that she has and beauty side of the scandal that we are focusing on. But people are just generally saying that she is trying to put out a positive, positive promotion of like loving yourself and the body that you're in, and really she's just taking money for like meet and greets and like products like this that aren't really worth the amount of money they are for. And with the calendar, it was £50, and she did come out with a video at the end of like a 30-minute long vlog, because really people are just wanting to see the apology, and she won't put that in the title because she won't want people to know that it's in there, so that only the dedicated fans of Zoella will watch a full 30-minute long video, which not many people will do. And she said that it wasn't her responsibility, she'd been planning it for a year, and once it's out of her hands, that's it. It's the retail, it's the manufacturer's time, decision to how much it will cost. But then someone tweeted Boots saying that it's such a rip-off, it should be less money. Then Boots said in reply to that saying, well, it wasn't us that gave it the price, it was the retail manufacturer, so the person who created it. And if you look at the bottom of anything really, recommended retail price, RRP, that is Zoella herself, so obviously she must have recommended it to be £50, which no one can confirm. She hasn't confirmed that or denied it, so it's kind of a situation that no one knows. So this is future me while I was editing this clip. The audio wasn't very good and you couldn't really tell what I was saying, so I'm just gonna put up the tweets that she mentioned. If that clip hasn't mentioned the tweets, basically she had some tweets have surfaced of some bad tweets from her past, from like 2010, being homophobic and things like that. So I just wanted to show you some of the tweets and when they were posted. So the first one is that one. If you can see that one, that's about gay men spitting, trying to make themselves look macho. But obviously people took that very seriously, as they should, because of how much influence that she had. This one's about X Factor, which was posted 20th of August 2011. The first one was posted 16th of September 2010, so just a year before that. And then the next one is about clothes being really expensive in a shop like that. And that was posted on the 1st of November 2010. And the last one is about parents overfeeding their children, which isn't something that she promotes normally, which was from 11th of January 2010. And basically she has apologised since, quite a while ago, but people believe that it wasn't a strong enough apology for what she has said, and she said that she has grown since, but the problem is she was 19 at the time, so she should have known better not to post them type of things. So the next topic of this I'm going to talk about is Alfie Days, and just some things that he has done in the past, or maybe still doing now, things that we are not sure about. So surrounding Alfie Days is that when he does meetups and like meet and greet / meetings for like publicists and things like that, he is always late, and people say it is disrespectful to the fans that spend time outside waiting in the cold outside for 3 hours, like with busy streets, for when he is like hours late. So that's something to consider. Another thing is he was rude at a radio interview. Every time the woman asked him a question, he would dodge the answer and talk over her, and would play with the equipment that he wasn't given permission to touch. He would shout across the room. He would do all sorts of things to disrespect the radio station. And finally, for Alfie Days, is that he has disabled all comments on his videos, Twitter, Instagram, just because he said that people are starting rumours that aren't true, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with them. So the final thing I'm going to talk about is Hello World, which is an event that went for 3 days in Manchester in October, which YouTubers were promoting every video, giving links to where they can buy the tickets. Tickets range from £99 to like over £100, depending on which ticket you bought. So the guests there were Alfie Days, Zoella, Joe Stoll, KSI, Casper Lee, Ollie White, Joshua Peters, Jack Maynard, etc. Probably more than that, but haven't looked into it that much. As I said, £99 depending on what ticket. They weren't allowed to get anything signed or autographed, which is the whole point of Hello World. They were meant to be, if you got like the highest one, you were meant to be put into groups with each YouTuber, and they will take you round, which by the looks of it didn't happen. Children were upset because they had to, they queued for 2 hours and got sent back. A girl's mum actually tweeted saying that she was in tears after being rejected by one of the YouTubers. Managers have apologised since, but haven't done anything about it yet. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this type of video. I love watching scandals and things like this, like conspiracies and like different theories about different things. as well as like makeup and like TV show conspiracies. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it's a bit different, no hate to the people, just something coming from someone that did love Zoella years back and would do anything to meet her. Now me thinking about it, being personally thinking about it before all of this, being like, this is kind of a rip-off. Now it finally come to light, and I'm just trying to put it out there even more, even though it doesn't need to. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, comment down below what you want me to do next, and I will see you all next time. Bye.